It's been nasty basketball, honestly. The last Thursday was
It's
nasty.
been the National Blowout Association.
I did like the tweet saying we have NFL games that are blowouts, but some dude's gonna make fun of a 4-game slate on January 3rd.
Oh, absolutely. And I've been trying all season. NFL product has been mid, honestly.
Yeah,
it's been mid.
It depends on who you like.
As a whole, though,
as a whole, it's been mid.
As a
like,
whole, it's too much.
Even a good team just been mid. Like, look at this weekend. Cleveland, Texans was a blowout.
I thought that was maybe a good game.
You thought Joe Flacco was gonna get it done?
Chiefs,
I mean, their Browns defense was looking good for a while.
Oh, they got torched. They got torched.
CJ went crazy.
Went off.
I'm cool with it.
Only thing I didn't know is that the Browns basically got demolished on defense against good teams or against a good quarterback, which I didn't know. I don't watch many Brown games, so
nah, definitely not.
I wanted to see them to win, but it's been blowouts besides last night. The Lions-Rams game. Everything else been a blowout, bro. Like everything. I thought the Lions-Rams game was going to be a blowout, and I thought Cowboys-Packers was going to be close. Shit. We all know how that went.
Anyway, the Dolphins. We knew the Dolphins weren't going to be good in the snow.
Oh, the Dolphins were.
They should be whooping their ass, man. They should be whooping their ass.
I got hooked into the. Yeah, what's the show on HBO? Hard Knocks. I got hooked into it. I was a believer for a minute, but there's some frauds.
But that shit hurt. But this the one thing it sucks about them. Like, yeah, they got a bunch of injuries at the wrong damn time.
True.
So and then
it's a point when someone's so overrated that's like, are they overrated anymore?
Yeah, like as soon as somebody
I like McDaniel, he's funny as hell.
I like him a lot. I like him a lot.
As a character right there.
I like him a lot. All right. We don't want to talk too much about football. I know y'all didn't come here for that. Maybe y'all did. Maybe y'all didn't. But welcome back to another week of Uncommon Commentators with Jay, Jonah, and Zoe.
What up?
How you guys doing?
We've been locked in the cribs too long.
Locked in the crib, boy. Just been, let's see. The boys, they don't go back to school until Wednesday now. I got text messages about them having e-learning tomorrow, so they've been out of school since Thursday. Yeah.
Man, these kids soft these days, man.
Learning.
Well, when they got back, is the backup plan, it's easy.
Yeah, like they canceled
whatever.
You would not catch me going to class on no school day.
Oh no, they canceled that shit fast. They canceled school for Friday on Thursday at like 2:00. They sent a text message, email to everybody. I'm like, damn, the snow and the cold ain't even here yet. So they said, fuck it. And then today,
nowhere to be this weekend, and I got no class tomorrow. I'm not stepping out till Wednesday.
Damn. Yeah, I gotta leave the house one time tomorrow. I gotta go to the doctor, but outside of that, I don't even want to do that shit.
Sitting under a blanket.
Don't go.
I have to. I need to get the results.
Whatever you get. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, it's about my shoulder. It's nothing. Saying getting your results sound crazy. That sound like it's some other shit going.
We already know, so we didn't even think about it like that.
But for everybody else, that's nothing like that. Did sound nuts. That sounded crazy for a second, but. Shit, man. What we got on this list? So much basketball shit that didn't happen. It's things that happened I didn't know happened. But
bro, just turn on the notifications.
Bro, I do. Like sometimes I get so many notifications, I just be missing shit. Like I did go back and that shit was on my phone. I just didn't see that shit.
That is one word I can inform you about.
Yeah,
like I did not know that at all. But we're gonna start with Spoe. And his contracts. I didn't even know they was even doing first of all, that's a player contract that
hey, I always trip about these contracts, but after Monty, like Spoe deserves this.
Oh yeah. If you what Monty get? 80 million? 90 million?
Yeah.
That in like coaching deals is if you get out of it, you're still paying it, but it's not like a player. It's not like it's on your cap sheet. It's not like it's limiting you from bringing another coach.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I never understood why I would hear fans talk about like, well, they're not going to – why not? That doesn't go against the salary cap. Like, that has nothing to do with
peanuts in the grand scheme of things. You're making so much.
They're like,
it's like amnesty somebody.
Exactly. People be like, man, you can't fire them. Listen, do you know how many teams be paying 2 or 3 coaches at one time?
Especially with the turnover we got right now.
You could be out in 2. You could be out in 2 years.
They still gonna be paying them quick. So it's
the
like
last dude
man.
and the last dude.
Exactly. So Spoe deserves his 8 for 120.
So he went from second highest pay to first in terms of annual amount of money per year.
I feel like Spoe still don't get his respect.
Damn, and it's in Florida too. He's keeping. Oh,
and shout out to Pat Riley for doing that shit after his divorce.
That's the only reason it came at such a weird time.
Is that true? Is that true?
Yes, bro. So. That came out like.
I believe that's why it was such weird timing.
Yes, bro.
Who signs? Because that'd clearly be like an off season.
Yeah, they held
somebody's
that shit.
Off season. It's somebody's off season.
Like, nobody's batting an eye at him getting the bag though. So
no, hell no, no.
I didn't know how much was behind that. I thought somebody just probably started typing. But
is that the most coach I've ever made? That got to be the biggest coaching contract, right?
Yeah.
8 for 120. That's a bench player.
Because Monty was the highest at 78, and his annual is $13 million. Popovich he had an $80 million as well.
He did get an extension after Monty. Oh, Monty signed, but he did get it. I forgot about that shit.
Yo, Pop is probably heated. He's like, they gave Spoe what?
And Pop is making $16 million a year, and Spoe will be making.
He's not mad. He's not mad. It's Texas too. He keeping all that. He's all right.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know about y'all, but I never thought. Like it only makes sense if players' contracts go up. Y'all gotta start paying these coaches even more.
So Pop is still making $1 million a year more annually. But Spo's getting 120 M's by the end of this contract. So that's the big
guaranteed.
Dog, that's the crazy as hell.
I mean, you don't got to worry about it for a minute.
That is insane. Man, look, Miami do it right. You know what I'm saying? Since we are talking about Miami real quick, Wade getting a statue now. Shout out to them. Outside. Where it's supposed to be.
That's the... Let's save it for the Ring of Honor.
Yes, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. But what is
shout
supposed to be?
Shout out to Dwyane Wade getting his statue
right now too. By the way,
Spo's 53.
He's probably gonna get another one. He's gonna get another contract after that.
Even if it's not by Miami, it will be by another team. But something tells me he's gonna be in Miami for a long time.
If he's not coaching, they're just gonna move him up. He's in house.
Oh yeah,
he was like 27,
like a Brad Stevens type beat,
late 20s, early 30s.
Was like a video guy for them or something?
Video guy, yep.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
Nowhere.
I'm apologize to
his statue
Pat Riley again.
Shit.
Like I'm apologizing to them again, man. I put dirt on them. I was at the beginning of the season. I said no way they're gonna be good, and they are. And well deserved. Found a way. Well deserved for Spoe. I want to see him win another ring. I don't know if it was going to be with this group, but I would love to see him win another one.
Hey, if anyone knows how to make the most out of what they got,
that's the guy.
I gotta see Kyle Lowry one more time in the finals, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Just
oh my god!
You got to see that.
You're the biggest Kyle Lowry hater of all time.
When the Heat announced the statue, Dwyane Wade tweeted the gif of him jumping up on a scorer's table. Because that'd be a cool statue.
Yo. That's iconic as fuck, though.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exact one.
Because if you do it, like, you gonna know what he's talking about when you do that.
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't know
I like when it kind of differentiates it from like just a basic statue.
Yeah, like you can't just
like
do
the Dirk
right.
fadeaway one's really cool that they have in Dallas. Like the Shaq one where he's dunking.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Kareem with the
he's like hanging on the rim.
Yeah.
I like that.
And guess what? Be a good
And guess what? Theirs is outside too. Theirs is on the outside. Oh, okay. What else, man? Shit, man. Fuck. Kawhi got another contract, 3 for $150.
How old is he going to be at the end of that?
I believe
37?
he's 35 at the end of it.
35. Okay.
He is he's a free agent this offseason. And like there was, I mean, you never know with him because like how much noise are you going to hear at a Kawhi's camp? You're not going to hear anything. Like you either got the extension or you don't. So
I'm not going to hear nothing.
So I was listening to Woj today, and Woj was saying like this was the plan. Like what they're doing is they need everybody to take less. So of course they started off with Kawhi. And then now they're working on Paul George. I don't even know if Kawhi got 3 for $150. I don't even know what the fuck they're asking Paul George to get to take less at this point.
And we've seen Harden take
$150. It's crazy.
And Harden took a decent pay drop, at least for what his caliber was when like all the contract talks were and all that chaos. He took a little bit of a drop there. So
I don't know what they're going to do. And then Woj said after they finish PG, they're going to work on Harden this summer. Like, they want to build around these three. In their minds, they've seen enough for those three. They've seen enough to the point they don't want to lose nobody to free agency. And they probably thought they probably going to lose Kawhi. I don't think Kawhi was going to leave, honestly.
I don't think Kawhi was leaving. I talked about the downfall of the Clippers and how this offseason was going to go if they didn't win. But to see them lock up Kawhi for 3-150 and Paul George, I get. Harden, I really want to see what that number comes out to be. But building around these guys in their late 30s, mid to late 30s.
Dog, 3 for $150 is crazy annually.
That's a lot of money.
Sometimes you just gotta
for a 35-year-old.
You just gotta deal with the cards you got.
No, yeah, like you can't. Really, the Clippers with all those trades they made to get these guys, like they can't afford to lose Kawhi or Paul George. They cannot afford it.
Obviously, people are gonna bring up the whole repercussions of the trade, but like. Think how far back that is, and we're still like, oh, they still have they're back on track. I mean, I know Steve Ballmer's happy because he's got the arena opening up next year, and they'll have a competent team. Because earlier this season, we're like, who is going to be playing there?
They're hosting the All-Star Game 2025, right?
Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
Something like that.
Thought so.
I had no idea.
So, yeah, they'll have the money rolling in. You got to keep some All-Stars there. So, I get it. But
you got to keep, like, how many games has it been with Paul George, Harden, and Kawhi? What has it been? 20 games?
12, 15, 20?
I think it's been about 20. And he was saying they feel like this team is good enough. This is what they want to stick with. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say the Clippers been hooping, man. 3 for $150 is just insane. Dog, that's crazy. And this is like the first year Kawhi really been healthy since he's been with the Clippers since like that first season. What was that
healthy
first
Kawhi
season?
Is different.
Yeah.
For 2020?
Sure. Was that 2020?
Right after. Yeah, right after.
Yeah, that was his only real. Yeah, that was like his really only real healthy season.
That was when he convinced me.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that was when I was like, all right, I can't say nothing about him.
No, yeah, because everybody was putting so much on the Kawhi championship run, which it was a good run. Don't get me wrong, but the shit this is how you know his levels with people, how people critique people, because the shit that went his way. Like, he didn't get criticized for it. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not taking nothing from him, but it was like, it was a great run, but the Raptors had a lot of shit go their way. A lot of shit.
That Marc Gasol trade.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was perfect for them. Giannis not knowing how to win was perfect for them. That's basically what it was. Like, he wasn't he did not know how to not. All they did was put a wall up, and he kept running into the wall.
Yeah.
No, do y'all that shit was crazy. Like, it was no adjustment. Like, Nick Nurse said, listen, we're gonna put a wall up, and that's it. And nothing adjusted from there. How did Coach Bud have a job after that season? I have no idea. And then, of course, we know what happened with the Warriors. Everybody got hurt. But I'm just not gonna take away from him. But Kawhi, I'm not gonna put that as so high up as they do against others like they always do, but it is what it is. Kawhi he's hooping this year now. He was hooping in 2020.
He's only missed 4 games this year.
See what I'm saying? That's why they're thinking like we can just do whatever. We can just give him this money and keep rolling. It's the Clippers, man.
It's just those latest years, man.
It's the Clippers for us. We like, man, we never seen that shit happen. We never seen them win anything. Nobody
you pay that guy your money and you don't get cute about it. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's what are you doing for me now, league? So he's hooping.
Fuck around and mess it up, and he just goes away, and you get nothing out of it. You're like, damn.
Do you give Paul George 150 as well?
PG's. I'm up and down with him.
He got a weird career after his leg injury.
Because I feel like there's some instances where I'm like, Paul George is really underrated. Like, people
underrated, slept on. People sleep on PG, man.
Because he does get a lot of attention. He's 6'8", he's smooth. He's a scorer.
He's smooth. He can play deep.
People are going to gravitate towards that, but then I feel like he kind of falls back behind some crowds sometimes. But I mean,
he does.
He's still doing his thing.
The contract that's going to do it for me is Harden. What is y'all going to give him? What are they going to give him?
I'm more interested in the years than the amount.
Yeah. How long are you committed to this guy?
Oh, yeah. I don't care about the money. It's the years. Yeah, so 3 years. If you give Kawhi 3, I'm assuming you're going to give Paul George 3.
I think they all get 3 at this point.
Yeah, they came in at the same time, so I guess you're going to give them both 3. So it's going to be interesting.
The salary table.
Yeah, because I don't even know what Paul George was getting, what he had got in the first place. I don't even know what that number was looking like.
I haven't looked at a Paul George contract in a hot minute.
He has a player option for this offseason, so he's going to be extension eligible, or he's going to be a free agent this offseason likely, and I mean they're going to want to bring him back right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who the teams that do have the cap for that, he's not
leaving.
Be a sign and trade or like.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with the dialogue on Twitter when it comes to contracts and people leaving. It's like, dog, look at the contract situation, the salary. These dudes ain't going
there has to
over
be
there.
a team that can get this guy.
Right.
He also has to want to go to that city.
Yeah, this is not a video game.
Everything's through trades now.
Come on, dog.
Those top names aren't going to make it. They're going to get extended, and if they don't like where they are, they'll get traded.
Yeah, I don't think it's not going to be too many big names like we used to see. Like, I don't think there's going to be too many more LeBrons and D Wade caliber that's getting when KD was a free agent going to the Warriors. I don't think we're going to get that shit no more. I don't think
it's not the best way to get the money.
Teams protect their assets now too. If they know a guy is going to be out the door, they'll trade them for. It's kind of just turning like towards what baseball is mostly, with teams that actually like to pay their players first of all.
Mm-hmm.
But if a dude has a half year left and you're not in it and they want out or something, you get something for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam. Let's see what happens.
Exactly.
Oh, like what is going on with that, bro? Like, I mean, I think we're impatient now because OG got traded, so now it's like we want to just see rapid shit, but. I know they're gonna do their due diligence.
Yeah, Pistons and Wizards are making trades. Like, a lot of things, a lot of big moves are going on now.
Now we could go right into that, but call this a big trade. I didn't even know this shit happened at all.
I just wanted to mention it because I thought it opened a good door for Pistons moves dialogue. Like,
I got time for that.
Listen,
Marvin Bagley and Livers for Gallinari, Muscala, and 2 second-round picks.
First reaction, salary dump. Get Bagley ass out of here.
Bagley had to go. We talked about that at the beginning. Like, Bagley was definitely – it was too many big men. Bagley or Wiseman had to go from the Pistons.
Livers,
Bagley,
he's a toss-in.
I liked Livers at Michigan a lot, but I think he's been the worst jump shooter in the league right now this season.
It is not Michigan,
rough.
Bro.
I think he's on pace for like the worst true shooting percentage out of a player with his like qualifications in a season.
Is that hard to do?
Toss in.
That's
incredible. It's hard to be the worst. You know how hard it is to be the best?
Let's see here.
Speaking of,
he shooting 34 from the field and 28 from 3. So
damn, that's ugly. That's ugly.
But then you get some vets back. I get it, Detroit. Put some people around these kids. He can't shoot a 3. Danilo Gallinari can shoot a 3. And you get some.
Why is Gallinari not on a contender?
He's been around he was on Boston.
He was injured.
He tore his ACL.
He was. Yo, I forgot. He got hurt in the EuroLeague, right?
I don't even remember. Too. Something like that.
Yeah, I forgot about
that. He got traded. I think it was a 3-team deal with Washington.
But he probably wouldn't have had no playing time like that in Boston.
Nah, they upgraded their European with KP.
Yeah. You think he'll get bought out? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Washington? Gallinari? Detroit? No, Detroit.
He's Detroit now.
He got to get bought out, dog. You think?
Probably.
You think he's bought out? Just open up the cap space?
To buyouts, Jonah? Wasn't it a rule change? Because it was getting to be out of hand. Like, it was starting to be
something
too much.
Related to teams that want to bring in those players, I think. I don't remember what the nature of it.
I was back to the team you just got traded from.
I was waiting on it to come around to see the stipulations kind of type beat.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's when leagues change rules so much, I don't know what the fuck be going on. Like,
I gotta see it go down before. Once it goes down, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, we're gonna see it maybe this season. I don't even know who are some buyout candidates. Usually by this time, like, we know who might be getting bought out. I don't know.
I heard
Chris Paul's my only one. Oh, okay.
They mentioned seeing him around his expiring deal. I don't know how much he had, but like $30 million this year. Who knows how much is left of that to pay off?
Shit.
Get him out. Get him on a contender.
$30 million is actually like the new $20 million deal now.
It's nothing.
It's going to be the guys that don't get traded and are on bad teams.
Dog, motherfuckers get paid $30 million, and they be averaging like 15 points a game.
Gordon Hayward.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
man, Utah Gordon Hayward was...
He was nice.
He was nice.
I won't say a bad thing about him.
No, he was nice. He was nice. He wanted to go.
And we had the Jay Crowder and D Wade .gif on Twitter.
Oh God.
And yeah, that wasn't a good day for old Gordon.
Nah,
it was not.
Who else?
It was not a good day. I didn't want to live that shit.
Who else is a buyout candidate?
I said Chris Paul was for me until he got hurt. So I think that's dead, of course.
I feel like there aren't many I feel like it'll just be smaller role player type of guys rather.
It's not gonna be nobody big. It's definitely a shift.
Buddy Hield,
the Indiana.
I think he could get traded for, but Buddy Hield is
nothing about Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, like Jonas says, on that fucking.
He's the new John Collins.
John Collins, dog.
I'm just throwing out names, man.
Every year, like I'm thinking, like I can't think of nobody right now. Like it's usually
probably wait for some trade smoke to go by, and then
we probably get more towards the end.
The Pistons definitely have some guys at the end of their bench, though.
Speaking of trade smoke, today is the 15th of January. All players are eligible to get moved. Fanspo.com just went crazy.
Give it a week or two and we'll be locked in.
It is. I'm really interested to see if DeJounte is going to get traded.
The Hawks have to do something.
I see the Knicks. I don't know how he would fit with the Knicks, but I see the Knicks are interested.
I don't like it.
And I see Knicks fans want that. I said, I'm thinking to myself, that doesn't match to me. Like,
I saw something for Portland to get Malcolm Brogdon over there. Ship out Evan Fournier's contract with whatever you got to do.
Everyone wants Brogdon as a backup point guard.
Everybody does.
I'd love to have him, but we have no assets for Brogdon.
No. Do you know how mad? I know DeJounte would be motherfucking mad if he gets hit from the Hawks to Portland. But is it true?
No, I mentioned the Knicks.
No. You said
Knicks? To the Knicks.
Oh, to the Knicks. I'm about to say, bruh, what the fuck?
Nah.
I don't know how to analyze DeJounte because his defense isn't as good as it used to be.
No, his defense used to be so good with the
we've
the
seen
Spurs.
his fit next to another guard.
Because when
and
his
what teams need a lead guard.
Yeah, I know.
It's the antics for me. Once he started doing that bullshit.
Yeah, I know you don't like the antics, especially that shit that happened at Summer League with Jamal Crawford shit with Paolo.
They had a weird games too.
He does. I like his game, but he gets so mad. He gets so angry about shit, but I don't know why Knicks fans even want him next to Jalen Brunson. After what you see what's going on with Trey,
yeah, not a good fit.
What would you trade? What are you going to trade?
Another player to span middies.
Yeah, what are you going to trade?
I think Atlanta wants some cap relief. Try to get these guys off. And
Atlanta wants a pick at least.
Yeah,
Atlanta was dumb as fuck for that trade. The Spurs fleeced them, dog.
Oh, facts.
Like, what did the Hawks even think was going to come from that trade?
It's the trickiest spot to be is when you make that trade and then you kind of have it's complicated with the whole Nets situation, but it's like kind of like why the Nets are trying to still stay relevant is because all their picks are going to Houston for a couple of years, or at least like 2 or 3 more of them. You don't want to be sending a top 10 pick. And if you keep it 10 to 20, you can live with it, but if it's top 10, it
hurts.
It's not
it does, dog. Like the Hawks really put themselves behind the 8 ball, kind of making that trade. I think that was a really pointless trade. Now you better trade them again. I don't even think they made it to the second round of the playoffs with this combination of players, did they? I don't think
they made the first round.
Oh yeah, they've been playing.
I was about to say, this was after
they were in the play-in last year.
Yeah.
This was after the conference final year.
Yeah. Ice Trey was fucking the Knicks up that year, boy. That was a fun playoffs. Is that the year the Bucks won when they beat Phoenix? Is that year?
Yeah, that was the year.
That was a crazy NBA season.
That was a solid year.
It was solid. It was super solid. We had some good.
So I get it. The Hawks try to make a little splash, get over the hump. 3 first-round picks and whatever, you know.
But was DeJounte ever worth 3 first-round picks, bro?
Hell no.
Exactly. And I know it's the NBA. We don't give a fuck about picks, but you got to think about what's coming in that year. You had Wemby coming in.
They sold it as high as possible because he was playing by himself out there that season.
Yeah.
Almost averaging a triple-double.
Yeah.
Knocking out people on defense.
That's all. He was the only one. So you definitely right. They definitely so high, like, oh shit, it's the time right now. You gonna pull the trigger. If a team offer you 3, yes, you can go. But I know it was a rumor, but I heard that the Spurs was looking to get him back.
I saw that too.
Now I would like that.
Really funny.
Now I would like that.
Really funny.
I would like that.
I just don't know how those negotiations would go.
Me either, but I would like that. Like, yeah, how do you do that? Like,
we'll just give you 2 back now.
Right,
like
what the fuck?
One.
Right. Like, I would like that,
heavily
though.
protected.
Yeah.
I would like him on this Spurs team. I would like that. I would.
The Spurs just need a point guard, man.
That's it.
Spurs, yeah. They need some help.
They're getting
better.
It's the Spurs, man. They young as hell. They still fun. But it's the Spurs.
Keldon Johnson and 2 picks.
Let me tell you something.
DJ.
Let me tell you something. Keldon Johnson. Sir, why do you have this baggy ass one long sleeve? I don't understand. I don't understand the look. I need help. Like, he be making moves. He doesn't look swaggy with it. Why is this one sleeve so baggy? Why? Do y'all understand that?
I'll keep an eye.
Yeah, I'll have to check on that.
Y'all never noticed that shit? Listen, look, no, he has one sleeve, and it's one long sleeve. I think it's his left shoulder, and it's baggy. It's not tight. It kind of reminds me of when Candace Parker wore the baggy undershirt in Tennessee.
It looks normal if you got both of them on.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now he only has one. And it throws me off every time I watch the Spurs. I hate
when you can clearly see that it's like a cutoff.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the same thing that Booker's little undershirt he's been wearing lately. You can clearly tell it's been cut off. It just looks goofy.
Undershirt. They make those. You don't have to get one to cut it. You in the NBA. They make a tight one. Why do you have? What is going on?
My 2K player can get it. You can get it on one arm. Come on.
Why you gotta have a baggy one? The baggy one throws
He's trying to
off.
save money.
Dog, listen.
He's doing what everybody did as a kid. They didn't have cutoffs. They went and cut a T-shirt. I get it.
The baggy. Why I gotta be so big though?
Yeah, it's not my look.
Am I being petty?
2K.
Maybe I am being petty, but I just don't understand it. I just don't get it.
I'm all here for being petty.
I know you are. He be going out. He be making some nice plays.
The auto-generated accessories.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? What's happening? But man, that's crazy.
Nasty.
Any other trade rumors y'all see on Twitter? You know, Zoe got trade machine, all type of shit he be having.
I think it's always the teams. This is the time we lock in, because if a team goes on a losing streak now, or a team goes on a winning streak, it changes everything.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
For
we
sure.
got 3 weeks to the deadline. Like, this is the time when somebody's gonna get desperate and somebody's gonna try to make a splash. I really think the Pistons do some dumb shit, and
they gotta do something.
And because personally, if I'm the Pistons, I'm just riding it out. I'm not. I get it, getting off of Bagley's money, fine, but it looks like they're shaping up to move this money around to do something, and I just don't know what yet.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a Knicks power forward load up type off season where obviously they're not going to get a bunch of power forwards, but the same idea of we have money, we need to spend it. A mix between that and what the Rockets did this year. Just get some capable players, maybe overpay them. If they know how to play basketball, it'll help your team out.
It's working. But who's the better coach? It's Monty or Udoka?
Well,
Udoka.
It's a very poor year for that example.
It is.
I mean, he has like a really good track record as a head coach.
I can't ask you to that because I feel like you guys will think about more than just this season. I know somebody else on Twitter going to be saying, "Hell no."
I mean, Ime's had a good track record his whole head coaching career on the court. So.
He has. Like from
he knows what he's doing.
From start,
Monty has made some beyond questionable decisions this year.
He has. Man, imagine if Udoka was still coaching the Celtics. They fuck around win last year, bro. They fuck around win last year, for sure. They could be going to 3 straight finals if Udoka was still the coach. I believe.
They're cruising.
They cruising now. At this point, I just want to see Boston in the playoffs at this point because they was cruising last year. You know what I'm saying? They fuck around and started losing to the almost lost to the Sixers and he lost to the Heat. Like, come on, man. No excuses. I don't think the Celtics have any excuses this year to not make the finals. Like, there is no Eastern Conference Finals only.
Jason Tatum will be.
Oh my God.
Jason Tatum's ass will be on that hot seat.
On it. Burning.
Twitter memes are already.
I see them getting ready. It hurts.
They're ready. They're ready right now. They cannot wait.
I'm ready. I'm ready to support my man 100%. But if you're not producing on the court, I can't say shit.
No, yeah. I've been rocking with him since
Someone said Jaylen Brown has lunch lady braids.
Oh God. He does. Shit.
He does.
Go back to the high top.
He does. Awful, bro. He should just go to a fade. No, his forehead too big for that.
Nah, he on Jonathan Kuminga that shit.
Awful, bro.
He needs to bring back the high top.
Bring back the high top.
His braid choice is just awful. That's the problem for me. Like his braid design is nothing.
Remember when they used to make fun of Amari's little tight ass braids in New York?
Yes.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it does.
He's just had enough to get it done. So he was all right, bet.
It does. Oh, since you said New York and Amari, it made me think of this. We ain't got this on our notes for today, but I don't know if y'all even knew that Melo has a podcast with.
It just came out a little bit ago, right?
With Desus or Zamiro. One of the Desus Zamiro guys, one of them, he does a podcast with them. But I don't know if y'all saw the stuff about the shit about Joker having number 15. Melo was basically saying, it's for anybody else who ain't heard, Melo was basically saying that he believed that he was Joker was given 15. Like, take this number So anything, if you do become great, we're gonna eliminate whatever the other 15 did. And Melo said that shit used to. They asked him to quit. Melo said it used to bother him a lot about him having 15, but now he said he don't really think about that shit much. But I'm going to. I'm not doing. I'm not doing. What you say?
He got his chip, so
yeah.
Everything.
I'm not saying everything word for word. I was sending it to y'all, but it was a good read. Like he wasn't.
That was a big conversation after the finals.
It wasn't
even pre-finals a little bit.
Yeah. It wasn't like he wasn't taking shots at Joker at all. He was basically pointing out how the relationship between him and the Nuggets aren't good, haven't been good. You know what I'm saying?
You forced a trade.
Yeah,
you forced your way out of Denver.
Yeah.
You went to one Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Yes, you scored a lot of points.
Yeah,
but like you gotta chill.
Yeah, it was
now Rob Melo.
Yeah. I'm about to send it to y'all because the way he was associated
with Denver.
Yeah.
Nah, not anymore. They don't. They don't no more. Ever since he went to the Knicks, they don't even associate him with Denver. For me, Melo was Denver for sure. That's how, you know what I'm saying? But to me, he was like, I know he was really good in New York, but he ran up against they ran up against the Heat like everybody else did shit during that time.
Yeah, it happens.
Wasn't nobody going to the finals at that time but them. But in those, was it a 4-year span? Yeah, 4 years. Damn, they went to 4 straight finals, 1, 2. And now teams that get together can't even make one finals. That's crazy. But I had to put a little shout out there. Y'all know who I'm talking about, but it was just interesting to hear because I never heard Melo talk about that shit. They know who I'm talking about. Goddamn, all these super teams can't make it to at least one final. But it was interesting. But now shit, Melo, he won a chip. And shit, hey, if he was mad, oh well. Joker won a chip, and he beat good teams to get to that shit too. So,
didn't Joker have a different number before too? Like, wasn't 15? Somebody else had 15 at first.
Johnny, you need to check that one out.
Ben Squad reference will probably let me know.
I'm
15's all that comes up for me.
Yeah, I thought he was worth 15 too. Like I get, like in football, there's only so many numbers you can give out.
Crazy as a second-round pick.
It is crazy, but in basketball, I don't like seeing. Like it bothers me that players keep getting the number 13 on the Bulls.
Hey, until they retire it,
that's what I'm saying. Like
it's free
for sure.
Except D Rose.
You know what I'm saying? Like Joakim Noah number should not be worn by anybody else. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Soon enough. But what else we got here, man? Injuries, of course. It's the NBA. Oh, before I get to that, don't it seem like this first half of the NBA season and the NFL season has ran through? Like it seemed like this shit is just
special. Yeah, like we're 40 games in already. We're already halfway into the season.
40 games quick.
Like what the fuck?
Nuts.
Like what is going on?
20 through 35 was a quick blur.
Bro, like think about football. The Super Bowl is going to be here in 4 weeks, bro. All-Star break is going to be here. Then next you know we're going to be a fast stretch to the damn NBA playoffs. This shit is crazy. Like it felt like this shit just started and it's January 15th. But Desmond Bane and Marcus Smart. I watched some of that game today with the Warriors and the Grizzlies, and the Warriors is bad, bro. They're bad, dog.
The Grizzlies had like 8 people active the other night.
They got more people in free throws than playing, and they won.
Xavier Tillman putting up big numbers.
I need a Blazers and Grizzlies game right now because they both have like 9 active players. It's gross.
Oh,
it looks like end of the season.
No, that's
I'm
crazy.
still in on Scoot, but he had like 20-something shots the other night. I think he saw 30-something shots tonight too.
Someone had to shoot the ball. It was. I watched a little bit. It was nuts.
Hey, you know, I did not know Corey Joseph was on the Warriors. No idea.
Yeah. No light-skinned 3-point shooter.
Condolences to Warriors fans.
I had no idea he was even there. But it was a nasty game tonight, like really nasty. But I'm gonna start with the injury.
Shout out G.G. Jackson.
Yes, for sure.
Wait, who?
G.G. Jackson.
He's on Memphis.
South Carolina guy.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Shout out.
He was number one in his class, reclassified. He's like only 18 right now, but he's been.
Oh, damn. All right. Hey, shout out Vince Williams. Came out the G League, got his 3-year contract.
I like.
Speaking of the G League, I didn't know the overtime is the best of 7 points.
I can honestly say I've caught a few G League games and have not seen one go to OT.
So, as y'all know, I was there today, and that shit went to overtime. So I'm getting prepared for overtime. I'm getting prepared for another 5 minutes. The PA announcer goes explaining the overtime rules. I'm like, why the fuck are you explaining overtime rules? Like, we know how this shit go. Then he goes, the first team to 7 wins. I said, what the fuck? They won on a free throw.
Oh, no, you can't win on a free throw.
They won on a damn walk-on free throw, bro. After a challenge to see if it actually was a foul. So they had to wait.
This G League game got technical. They sent that shit to New York. Hey, what's the call?
Dog, listen, they was playing the Delaware. I can't even think of the name of the team. They was
70 years.
Some of that, yes, there you go.
86ers.
Yeah, they was trying to challenge shit left and right, bro. I kept seeing somebody at the bench going like this every time. They wanted to challenge something every time, but blew my mind.
Bonuses one done.
No, I did not know it was 1st and 7 in that overtime.
They're always trying new stuff in the G League, so I'm not surprised. Like,
don't bring that shit to the NBA.
Test things out.
Do not bring that shit to. I'm saying, do not bring that shit to the NBA because that shit was so fast, and you can win 7 points. Do you know how fluky you can win?
That's 3 possessions.
Can you imagine losing the game 7 in the finals in the overtime, and you lose that shit 7-0?
No, 7 free throws. I'd be pissed, boy.
No,
get a tech in overtime, and nobody's sitting there. It's just one guy at the free throw line.
Come on, dog. What is going on? I'm good for
everyone's
them.
At half court watching.
Don't bring that shit over. Don't bring that shit to the NBA. We don't need that. But as we were talking about the Memphis Grizzlies injuries, we got Desmond Bane. I knew he was hurt, but I didn't know what it was. It was his ankle.
It was like a grade 3 ankle injury.
And he was hooping,
which might be,
I think,
my fracture, maybe. Like,
that's what that shit sounds like, bro.
How much of this is the actual injury, and how much of this is like, are we gonna sit these guys anyways?
Boy, they're not gonna push him back, but also like having if a guy's out a month, he's out a month. That's just
6 weeks.
Marcus Smart's finger was sideways after all.
I didn't see that. I'm glad I didn't.
I give him. He hit a 3 with his finger fractured.
I'm glad I didn't see that. I don't like seeing fingers go.
And he put his hand up in the air.
I can't. No. I saw enough of Jalen Hurts' finger was pointing this way last week.
That's the one that got me.
I cannot see injuries, dog. Like, I cannot. First of all, Gordon Hayward and Paul George's injury was enough for the next 20 years, dog. And Dak.
Kevin Ware.
Oh, and Dax too. That's enough. I don't need to see nothing else. Oh my God.
All right. Yo,
turn off injuries, man.
Turn them off.
Yeah, turn off injuries.
I've never seen a team get this snake bitten halfway through a season.
No, yeah, and they was already injured. They was already bad going into the season. Now everybody's hurt.
The backups are down.
And they still playing hard. They're still hooping.
I just don't know how you can like look at this season if you're the front office or like a coach or
what do you evaluate?
I mean, young talent for sure.
Young
but
talent.
Still.
This Vince Williams kid. So, who else? They got some other kid on there.
Do you think the Grizzlies came into the season like, man, if we don't be above water after these 20-25 games with Ja come back, is it just a wash of a season? Because
the weird thing about them is they have sucked at home.
They have.
Like, I think they've been nearly, I don't want to say 500, but pretty solid on the road for what their team was. And I think they were traditionally a very good home team also. And I think they only had 3 wins at home when Ja came back.
No, they're 4-15 at home and then 11-10 on the road.
Yeah, they are
and they
tied for second in the league, in the entire league in road wins.
Listen, and they had a pretty good, home court. The fans come out
tied
there
with OKC, Denver, and Boston.
That's a wild bunch to be.
That's a crazy ass bunch, bro. For sure.
There you go.
I know it's hard to go through a whole pile without talking about the Lakers, but them motherfuckers are 11th.
Hey,
we were almost making it. Shit.
Shout out to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Quietly playing good hoops as of late.
Quietly. For sure.
I saw that they're not trying, but people are calling about Lowry.
Yes.
And they said...
I don't know what the incentive is for them to trade him.
I don't know either.
They're getting picks from us. They're getting picks from Cleveland. Are those picks... They're not going to be any better than, like... There's still something.
Utah,
Lowry's on a cheap contract.
They're the 9th seed. They're 21-20. They won 5 straight.
They're up 30 on the Pacers right now in the fourth quarter also.
They said Lowry's not untouchable, but it's going to take one of your untouchables to get him.
Or if you pay a shit ton of picks.
That's where they're at. That's where Utah Jazz are at.
They got six in a row. I believe in the last 2 months I think they have 3 times more wins than they had the first month. It's just, they're hooping.
They are. They can.
Yeah, I dropped some on Fontecchio.
Celtics probably wish that the Ime situation happened, timed perfectly to where they could have brought in Will Hardy as their coach from their system. Because, they were looking solid to start the year last year with what they had.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
You gotta maximize what you got.
They're maximizing.
Hey, I'm still cannot believe how these teams only got 7 wins. It's gonna be hilarious if the Pistons don't end up with the top pick.
I'm telling you,
the Spurs
14 seed right now, coming for it.
Aren't they? They could. They're only 3 games back from the Wizards.
Hey, they gonna catch the Wizards.
They
got one tonight.
No,
Pistons got a dub tonight.
No, listen.
Speaking of the Pistons Wizards game,
oh god,
this man Kyle Kuzma tweeted at this point, it's like don't be that team laughing emoji to a picture of the Pistons being up 20 on the Celtics. They did end up losing that game.
Yep.
Kyle Kuzma got 2 technical fouls and ejected today, and he had 21 points on 21 shots, and they lost to the Pistons. So
damn, Kuz had a tough one.
He was getting cooked on Twitter today.
Last episode, I said free Kuz. Kuz needs to stay locked up now.
You don't think he should get traded? You don't think he should get traded?
Not after that.
Yeah, he is.
He's staying timeout for a little bit. Staying timeout.
He deserves.
We're talking off season.
Twitter screen time down to 25 minutes instead of an hour.
Yep. Get the parental lock on there.
It'll be good.
Off after
It'll be good.
10-minute increments.
Yeah, true facts.
Let's lock in a little bit.
We're gonna stay with this Memphis and Warriors game. Draymond returned. I don't know if y'all was watching, but he got booed like a motherfucker, boy. God,
what a day!
What a day to come back.
Yeah, the man wanted nothing but peace. MLK. Right. Now you got Draymond Green.
Y'all brought him back against. Why would y'all even have him come back against the Grizzlies? That shit was just.
Is there an appropriate way to bring him back, though?
Yeah, true facts. I think
it's all part of the script.
It is hilarious, but he's not gonna change a motherfucking thing.
Okay, how long until the next Draymond suspension? Is it this season?
No, he's done.
Is it his own team or is it an opponent?
Who cares?
He's done. He's not. I hope he's not. I hope he's not.
It's just gonna be good for the drama.
And I don't know if we talked about this shit last week, but all you people out there talking about some free Curry, stop it. Stop. Curry has played on good to great to super teams majority of his career.
Does it suck to see a great player be on a bad team?
Yes,
yeah, a little bit.
It does.
Is it okay for me to see the Warriors not be a title contender?
Yes,
I'm very fine with
like,
that.
Dog,
I am personally very accepting of that.
Yeah, like what the fuck, Free Curry, like he ain't won 4 championships and back-to-back MVPs. Dog, he's been the best.
Fucking spoiled.
One chip will feed most people for a lifetime.
Right, he has 4. You only say free somebody when it's somebody like Dame. And we got tired of that shit after 2 seasons. We just wanted him to get traded. Like we didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even like we got tired of that shit. We got tired of that shit so fast. Like, man, please trade his ass. Please. So like Free Curry, stop that. We all like have nothing to say about I'm not having nothing negative to say.
I didn't know people were saying
Twitter
were saying Free Curry.
Twitter is the best, man. Twitter's the best for dialogue because you just see so much shit. Oh my God. It's so many, it stands everywhere. It's a stand.
That's the problem.
It's a stand for everybody.
That's the problem.
I saw Darvin Ham Muse on Twitter the other day.
That's the fucking problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Who is dick riding Darvin Ham?
If you like Darvin Ham as a coach, stop it. Even our man Zoe came around and said this man is awful.
Marcus Morris Muse is one of my favorites.
Yes. Who else got one?
He pretended to cry when he got traded in a Twitter
social experiment. I'm gonna jump on like the number 13 pick, make a whole Twitter account. 2024 13th pick. I got you.
Okay.
Locked in.
We need this.
Burner.
Let's go. 13th pick. I don't fucking know why I said 13, but
wonder who's. I haven't locked in to men's college ball yet.
Nah, I'm so behind. Let's not. Let's just.
I haven't
wait till March.
Yeah, damn March. Can I start? Honestly, I don't start with college basketball until after the Super Bowl. Like I'll watch, but then, after that, I start watching college ball.
Hey, conference.
Oh, it's Saturday.
Conference
You got Saturday college games.
There's just so many teams that run such an unserious offense.
That's the problem with men's college ball, not women, because women's is fluid as fuck. But men's is like,
I'd rather watch a mid-major men's team over a mid-major women's team. But if it's a top 25, like upper echelon game, I'm picking the women's game.
Yeah,
it's gonna be, you're gonna get more out of it.
Absolutely, you're gonna see so much more skill and better ran offense. This shit now, man, some of these coaches don't even want to. Oh God, we can talk all day about that shit. I don't even want to keep going with that shit, but we could. I don't know if y'all even said, did y'all think Draymond can change anything? No, I could probably answer for y'all.
I'm more worried about the team as a whole than him.
The Warriors,
exactly.
He's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, he is. The Warriors had too much dip on their chip when they won that 4th ring, because they probably shouldn't have won that. And then after that, they started making crazy financial decisions, like re-upping Clay like they did. Then Draymond, just too much. Like, you shouldn't be giving them that much money. And that's it. I think Draymond and Clay can help a team, like Ray Allen did. But it's not with the Warriors. Not for that money. They're not a top 2 or 3 player on your team no more. I don't know how y'all feel like that. That's how I feel about, especially Clay. I think Clay can still help a team, but to think he's the second best on your team and you're gonna go far, nah. Them days over with. Them days are done.
It's sad to say it, but those days are over.
They're suffering from success, but there is a mental hurdle there. Like, you gotta humble yourself.
You do, and sometimes. You get humbled and you ain't prepared for that shit. And I think the Warriors are getting humbled right now. Really bad. Like, it kind of started after the championship with Jordan Poole and Draymond, and now you're hearing people talk. You're hearing loose lips from the front office and inside and all that shit.
I'm just locked in on the play-in. I feel like the play-in picture in the West is going to be really interesting to keep an eye on.
Because when you look at that, it's like a 6-team race type thing going on when you got the Pelicans, the Suns, the Jazz, Rockets, Lakers, Warriors. I think one of y'all mentioned that shit last week, how this play-in for the West can be great. I don't know which one to say it, but it can be really,
Jonah.
It can be really.
We can get a really fun game.
He put up his perfect 4 teams for the play-in. He's like, I'd love to see these teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good combinations from that. So we definitely got to keep our eye on that. Honestly, I do think the top 6 can change a little bit at the bottom with that Sacramento to Pelicans because they so bunched up right there. But
Pelicans been hooping as of late, and the Kings have had a couple.
Yes, they have
flaws here and there. The Clippers were down there, and then they jumped back up. I bet they'll probably hold.
But hey,
top 4 could be
your boys in OKC. Is y'all put some respect on these teams, man. All you people out there in Twitter.
We have a Grizzlies and Pistons back-to-back this week, so we get some reparations.
Some Grizzlies, y'all should win those. If y'all lose either one of those games, the haters.
Statistically, the Wolves have had the hardest strengths of schedule so far this year, also.
And y'all based off 28-11. Y'all play good teams and beat them. But let me tell you, if y'all lose to Memphis or if you lose to Detroit, Twitter is going to be on y'all head and can't. Oh my God.
If we're the worst 1 seed ever, then what is the 5 seed then?
Yeah.
What is a 4 seed?
Exactly.
Does anything matter?
No. People just want to talk crazy.
Then you get playoff talk.
Yeah.
You got to find your angle.
Everybody got to start somewhere. Everybody does. But anyway, we can move off of Draymond and them. Wemby. He might just jump over players to be the face of the NBA.
Can easily see that happening.
Because what he did tonight. Did you watch the game today?
Did not watch the game today. Nah.
Dog. He had 0 points at halftime.
When I saw the stat line for pretty much the last 3 games, I thought it was like a fake NBA Central. I had to double check to see it was the same aggregator account. I thought it was a fake stat line.
Dog, he was what is going on? What is happening?
He almost had a triple double, and he had
16 minutes,
12 and 9. Or he did have a triple double in 21 minutes. Yeah,
and he's on a minute restriction.
Then he had 26. He had 26 and 11 in 20 minutes against Charlotte. So
he's not even playing a lot of minutes yet.
He's not.
Go look at these per 36 numbers.
Dog.
He's leading the league in blocks right
crazy.
now.
His per 36 is kind of
it's not the best stat to determine defense, but if you're 20 years old,
we don't give a fuck about defense in your rookie year. We don't give a fuck about that. That's going to come.
25 points per game per 36, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks.
This man is Kevin Love in year 1.
That's some good shit right
there.
26 and 12.
Remember when Kevin Love was just getting 20 and 20 with no problem in Minnesota? That shit was crazy.
Chest pass to the parking lot, boy.
That's crazy.
Oh,
that's crazy. But what's y'all? Man, I think. How old is Wemby? Was he 19?
He turned 20 on the 4th of January.
So man, he could definitely be the face of this league, bro.
What's crazy is year 1. And even within year 1, you see these bloopers and stuff where he's still making some just not even boneheaded plays, but you just know his body's not there yet. He's mentally not there.
And we've still seen some linear
triple doubles in 20 minutes.
Dog, yeah. Let me tell you something, bro. The man today had 0 points at halftime. The man finished with 26 points.
Do you play him only in the second half, Pop? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Today was 26 and 13, 5 blocks, 2 steals, and 2 assists.
God damn. All right.
Face of the league, bro. Give it the next few years. I know we got Giannis. You got first of all, I don't even know who's gonna retire at this point in 3 years. I don't even know who's still gonna be there, but he's gonna
face the league. Seems
it's gonna be like it should be like 5. You know, it can't just be 1. don't think it's one player right now that can just carry it after these guys.
No, it's by committee.
It's by committee. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna have your Luka, you're gonna have your Wemby.
Oh, it's Europe. It's Europe up top, boy.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
That's why everyone's freaking about the whole America thing. I'm like, I don't care if the dude can hoop. The dude can hoop.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not rooting for a guy more because he's American.
Yeah,
you have to remember, America
the Olympics,
is a small portion
I will.
of the world.
Of the world, exactly, a small portion.
If it's the Olympics,
there could be another Wemby in 2 years coming from Thailand or some shit.
Yep,
we don't know
exactly. If y'all think he's the last 7'4", 200-pound, 210 player, you're sadly mistaken.
Bol is gonna have a child.
He's gonna have a child.
Wemby's gonna have a child. Like Dirk and his wife are their kid.
I did look up Wemby's parents to see how tall they were. I was curious.
Dog,
they're huge.
They are.
His mom is like 6'6".
Because look at the picture of them when he was drafted.
I know.
They aren't short. Because look where they come up to him.
I think his dad was like 6'8" or 6'10", and mom was
like 6'5", 6'6".
6'4". Yeah.
Come on, man. I think we
damn, y'all cheating. That's not fair.
Yeah, dog, that's not fair. Because my dad like 6'1", and my mom like 5'5". Like,
man,
his dad is 6'6", his mom is 6'3".
Babe, I love you, but yo, if Liz Cambage came around. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh my God.
She's gonna be like, "What?"
Right.
Like, nothing. Not again. Just listen. You'll be all right.
Unethical basketball breeding.
I'm mad I missed Wemby when he came here against the Bulls, but I got to see him live. I just
hope everyone has faced off against someone that is at least close to 7 feet in basketball, just to see how fucking skilled these players have to be and coordinated to play professional basketball. I mean, playing college basketball is one thing. Those guys are just gonna be on a team because they're tall.
Yeah, high school as well.
But it's more than just him being tall. Like his parents were talking about teaching him to walk and run properly from such a young age because they knew he was gonna be this damn big. That's crazy.
I mean, him and Chet are still adjusting to their body.
Yeah.
He's fucking. They got another 4 or 5 years to grow. Realistically,
I'm here for all this.
Porzingis, when he came, like, you can look at all those kind of players. Like, it takes a while for them to mature on in. Porzingis was skinny as hell when he came in.
He was, and you can see he filled out a lot. You could definitely tell.
Now he looks like Buddy from fucking Rocky movies. Shit.
Can't unsee him without a beard now.
Oh my God.
He looked goofy when he first got the beard.
Yeah.
Now I can't unsee
No, I
him.
can't see that shit either.
I can't look back at it.
No, I definitely can't. But yeah, man, Wemby, we wanted to shout him out, man, because he's just doing unreal things, and he's not even playing 35 minutes a game. What the fuck is he gonna do when he starts playing 35 minutes plus a game?
Some good numbers right there,
man.
Some crazy numbers.
All right.
Another big man in Spurs history that's going to be
under Pop.
Just crazy.
Under Pop. That's the other. Pop gonna find a way, and he gonna get another ring, isn't he?
Pop's gonna have 3 centers on the top 100 and the 100-year anniversary team.
Yeah, bro. Your honorable mention is gonna be LaMarcus Aldridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah, it is. Who else? He even had shit. You could throw in Paul Gasol, Boris Diaw.
Boris was hooping.
Boris was hooping. He was hooping for them.
Big body boy.
Big body.
Love Boris.
But yeah, he was fun. But yeah, man. Wemby, he that motherfucking dude. I don't want to move on from this shit, but we're gonna have to. We're gonna move on to this. The Bulls. Fiasco of the. Let me just start by saying the Ring of Honor night was just a disaster.
A money grab
from top to bottom.
Jerry up there,
just
control. Don't do that.
Which Jerry you talking about? Which Jerry? Listen, it was wrong.
We gotta be specific. Yeah,
at the wife. It was wrong to laugh at Jerry. But the only reason a lot of you goofballs is laughing is because of Jordan and that Last Dance shit. He made that man like a damn villain. He gave us 6. He built that team to give us 6.
He built the team.
He is the guy who pretty much single-handedly destroyed it because he said he wasn't bringing nobody back. But still, I'm mad at Chicago Bull fan who was booing like that because it was like a long-ass boo. Like, that shit was crazy. Like,
it's frustrating with the documentary stuff, too, because it's always going to be tailored a specific way. You're never going to get, like... I mean, everyone, obviously, that's just how life goes. Everyone's going to have a different story of everything, but...
That man's day
give us 15 different
like that.
Give us 15 different perspectives, not just MJ's.
Yeah,
and
the Last Dance turned into just Jordan. That's basically what that shit turned into. And
I want raw and cut Dennis Rodman stories if I'm getting the full.
Yeah, like it was just too much.
Give me the goods.
Yeah, and my gripe with all the first of all the Bulls, even though it was a disaster, the Bulls definitely thought about this shit. It's like, okay, the Warriors coming to town on this day. Steve Kerr's part of the 96 Bulls. We're doing it that night. So you know this shit is planned already. But then, this motherfucking Michael Jordan, we see him at the college playoff game, smoking a cigarette.
The most random booth of people.
Most random booth.
Miscellaneous famous people.
Smoking a cigar during the game in the booth. Which the last time I checked, that's not even legal to do, especially when the game was going on. But he's doing it.
You got enough money.
He's doing it because he's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I get it.
He put a glass over the water sprinkler.
And then you give us a video over the Bulls Twitter account. Everybody eating this shit up because he talking about he love the Bulls and he do all this shit for Chicago. Man, fuck all that. Ring of Honor.
He said,
"Go ahead."
He said he didn't want to be the center of attention,
motherfucker.
And take away from the
reason we won, bro. People was eating that like, "Oh my God, Jordan." Listen, that's bullshit. We have a Ring of Honor for technically one of the greatest teams of all time, and you're not there. Dennis Rodman had an excuse: the snowstorm. He wanted to be here. Pippen probably wasn't coming because of Jordan punk ass.
If Dennis Rodman didn't show up, it'd be the least of anyone's thoughts.
And Rodman,
expected for Dennis.
And he was just there, and he was just at a Bulls game recently. He's been to the United Center. I can't even tell you the last time Michael Jordan has stepped foot in the United Center. I can't remember. Do y'all know? I don't know. But on the night,
I just can't think of anything related
with
to
the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, not with the Hornets, no. Or playing with the Wizards. Outside of that, nothing.
Yeah.
You have a Ring of Honor for your team. You're the main. Anybody think about the Bulls, past or present, you think about Michael Jordan, and you don't be at this shit. I guarantee people probably got tickets for one. They're playing the Warriors, and they knew about this shit. Everybody just knew Jordan's gonna be in town, and then we get a
double price hike,
and then Michael Jordan is not there. Then Pippen is not there. Then Rodman not there. You know what? The crowd is probably pissed at this point. Honestly, if you think about it, they just mad as fuck. Then Jerry Krause come on the screen. They don't give a fuck about him. Yes, rest in peace. I get it. They shouldn't have did that. But I'm looking at Jordan, man. He should have been there. That's his fault. That bullying is Jordan's fault. He did all that. He made Jerry Krause. He made Jerry Krause look like a villain in Last Dance, dog. He did.
I agree.
And Jerry Krause came.
But that's got nothing to do with
what the fans did. Listen.
How many of those fans in the arena have been fans for like 25 years?
That's what I'm saying. They saw that Last Dance
for one night. Get your shit straight.
No, listen. You know that's the name, fans. It's only a few of us. It's only a few of us who are reasonable.
Mike Greenberg himself chimed in, and as soon as Greeny says it, Greeny's like the cool friend dad, you know.
What did he say?
So when Greeny's like, "I'm ashamed," that shit hurt. Oh, that's Greeny, bro.
Oh, listen, it was crazy.
We need to Bulls fans. You need to sit there. If you were in that arena that night, you need to sit there and think about what the hell you did.
Oh, they definitely did. But what I'm saying is, Jordan will not be exempt from being blamed for this. Jordan get away with too much. Y'all know I love Jordan. Shit, I got his baseball jersey on now. I love Mike, but he needs some blaming, dog. He was talking crazy about that man in the last dance, and he was dead. He can't even defend himself.
Yeah.
No, it was going nuts.
I'm not gonna argue that, but it's also on the fans.
The fans no, they don't get a pass because look, boo and then stop. Man, it was booing, and they saw that wipe, and they kept booing. That was the worst Ring of Honor I've ever seen, bro. It was so cringy watching it. It was just
as soon as you know Michael Jordan's not gonna be there, you cancel it.
Yeah, dog. Then you said cancel it?
That's it.
Oh shit.
Hey, next season.
Damn, cancel it?
Next season. Yeah.
Do you think Jordan and the Bulls got a good relationship?
They asked him. No.
I don't think so either, dog.
Not even close.
They can't. There's no way they do. There's no way.
Nah. Jerry asked him man to man, and Michael said no. Man to man.
Made him a video.
Yeah, so this is the best I can do.
That's all I got, man. It was a crazy.
Took this on my iPhone.
Right.
Sent that off in the email.
I had my wife write this. I had my PR people write this shit up for me. You know Mike ain't write that shit.
Put it on portrait mode and hit send.
Looks good.
Right. Looks good. All right, bet. But that's all I got to say about that shit, man. I ain't going to go on too much about it. It was a bad night for us as for Bulls fans.
It's a bad look.
It's
a bad look for sure.
All jokes aside, it was definitely a bad look, man.
You see what I think it was Stacey was saying on the broadcast?
No, I didn't see what he said.
He's like, this is Chicago. This isn't Philly or New York.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, I did hear
it's like, well, it just happened.
It just did, brother.
So, it just happened. I'm not surprised, but just
listen.
Be better.
Listen, we got those type of fans. Think about we got this new age fans, man. Shit's different. Shit different how people look at things or do things, and I'm not gonna be. I'm not bored. Like to the people who boo somebody the whole game, or every time they come to town, like how you got that much energy? I don't want to boo that much.
I'm like, if I go and see Kyle Lowry, I'm not gonna boo him.
What a name!
It's like a boo man. Like shit.
Kyle Lowry,
I'll boo in opposition, but my own team that's weird.
Yeah, like I just don't boo that much. I can't think of the last time I booed a player at a game. Like I don't even think I would boo Grayson Allen. I don't even think I would boo him. I would just be like, oh, like Grayson Allen. Like
I'm gonna keep my Grayson Allen comments off.
Oh yeah, I got to hear this shit off wax. I got to hear this shit for sure. Like I'm not gonna boo him.
Don't let me catch you with a ski mask. No, I'm joking.
Funny. Maybe like doing like introductions, I'll boo you, but I'm not gonna boo you every time you touch the ball. That's work.
Even for booing somebody, it's just like one time. Intro and I'm done.
Boom.
That's it.
Not every time he touched the ball, I'm a boo.
It's
okay, see, point guard, I'm looking at you. There's still arenas.
You got something you want to get off your chest?
There's still arenas doing.
You got some shit to get off your chest, Jonah? You got some stuff to get off your chest, man? No. Okay.
Nah.
Y'all got any more thoughts?
Some like true animosity.
Y'all got any more thoughts about this bullshit? Literally bullshit. So you got anything?
Bullshit.
This is our team. This is our franchise. That we love so much.
Like I said, whenever this idea gets kicked up and you realize MJ's not gonna be there, Scotty's not gonna be there. Shit, Phil Jackson showed up. That's what's up.
Phil Jackson brought his ass from Montana.
Yeah, but
bad hips and all.
Then turn it into Phil Jackson night. Don't make it Ring of Honor night.
Ring of Honor night for the 96 squad is crazy, and the main three people.
The main two, yeah. Well, Rodman, I get a pass, but
he was coming.
Mainly Jordan. Pippen wasn't coming because of Jordan.
Yeah, so it's like, man, you need Jordan there, man. So
just cancel.
I can't think. Imagine them having like a Ring of Honor for the 2008 Celtics and Paul Pierce and KG don't even be there, and Ray Allen.
They still got their beef going.
Nah, some of them squashed it. I think.
Do they?
Paul Pierce is just a loose cannon.
But wasn't everybody against Ray Allen? Wasn't all three of them against Ray Allen, basically?
When you really think about it, all four of Pierce, KG, Rondo, and Ray's probably the most mild-mannered out of all those guys. The other three are
wild cards.
You never know.
You never know. I'm pretty sure. You never know with KG. You never know.
I'm pretty sure Paul Pierce and KG, they're cool with Ray Allen now. But I think Rondo's still holding on to that shit.
Probably. He seemed like a type of dude that would do some shit like that. Like, hold on to that type of shit. Like, but speaking of, bearing the hatchet, y'all saw the Fab Five finally got back together?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Man, that's a long-ass time. I need to watch that 30 for 30 now. That's a long time. I've been trying to...
Hey, I'm actually running through the 30 for 30s again. Yeah, check it out.
There's some good ones on there. So it's some shit you forget about. Like, damn, I need to watch it again. But I've been trying to get 5-5 shorts for years. Every time, this shit is always sold out. And I'm pretty sure now, since they had a little reunion, it's going to be right back up again. I'm going to get them. I'm going to find them shorts.
Hey, I only saw the picture of Jalen Rose and Chris Webber together. Why they look like they just ran into each other back home on Thanksgiving at the gas station? They didn't
look like that. Like, what the fuck is going on?
They're like, hey, you back? Hey, you back?
Right, like, what the fuck? But I did see the picture of all five of them. I did see that, which was good. It sucks though. Like, that all that even happened, man. Like, but I'm glad. I'm happy when I see players or teams like bury the squash, the beef and squash the beef and hug it out.
Nah, bury the squash.
Yeah, like we don't. Shut up, bro. I knew you was gonna do that. Fuck out of here. We're done. End the show now. No.
I can see how it's like that though. Like, you have no reason to be cordial with each other if you're not on the same team facing a common goal.
No.
Like,
we don't.
I understand.
No, I definitely understand it. To a point, I definitely do. I don't even know if they still do that shit. Remember on like NBA TV or the NBA channel, they would have like, remember like Kobe and Shaq did that, like the sit down thing. Isaiah and Magic did it, like kind of like, bearing the hat type thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Magic Isaiah one.
I don't know if they did any more after that, but it'd been cool to see some more. I don't know who was even beefing in the NBA, like still in NBA like pass.
Let me get Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher. I wish they were still beefing.
Yeah, man, because Derek Fisher coaches kids now and shit.
You see, I think that's Barnes
that's growth.
responded to the Kanye lyric. It's like, I did not drive that far. It was across town.
Really?
Yeah. Damn, what's that song by Kanye? 30 hours.
Yes, that is the song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was one of the funniest NBA stories, beefs going on. Like, Derek Fisher ain't shit, and the way Matt Barnes found out, make it even worse. Like, damn, he really ain't shit, bro. Like, that's crazy. If y'all never heard how he found out, just go YouTube that shit, man. Matt Barnes has talked about this shit enough.
It's no different than a job. You're spending more time with your coworkers than your family.
Yep.
That's true.
Pretty much. Man, off to these. Y'all got anything else to say about the Bulls?
Nah.
No?
Some angst in that building, man.
Yep.
What'd you say?
I mean, I got plenty, but let's save it.
You gonna save it? All right, bet. We're gonna finish this shit. We're gonna finish this show off with Player of the Week. I'm gonna go first.
Hold on. The Eagles got smacked like that?
Oh yeah.
32-9.
Yeah, bro.
Baker.
Yeah, man. The Eagles secondary is cooked. They've been cooked all year. Yeah, bro.
I didn't know they were gonna go out like that.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
No, you good. Player of the week. I'm gonna go first because I low key actually forgot about this shit. But my player of the week is Lauri Markkanen. That's my player of the week. Last 5
big ass shot.
Yeah, last 5 games, bro. He's really been killing like 26 games. Time to go to bed. That's what that means. God damn. 26 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, man. Then look, this is great.
He did 32 tonight.
He did what?
He had 32 tonight as well.
See, there you go. He is shooting in the last 5 games 51% from the field, 50% from 3, and 90% from free throw range. He just been hooping, man. Like we talked about earlier in the episode, that people want him. I don't know who's going to trade for him, if it's going to happen. I don't think Utah should trade him. You shouldn't. You're battling for a play-in spot, so why not keep him and build from that?
Trade Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah, trade him. Shit,
a team would want Kelly.
They would. No, definitely.
That's the type of play
they definitely would. They definitely would. Lowry. But that's my player. But for the season, man, Lowry is averaging 24 and 9 rebounds a game and 2 assists a game. So he's really hooping. And for the last 5, he upped it up a little bit. But that's my player of the week. And shout out to him, man. I miss him being a Bull. I wanted him to be a Bull when he drafted him. And he just never got a fair chance because we had a YMCA coach.
Dog, that one March, he went crazy. And then
it was so tricky with even the Cavs situation, too, because obviously he wasn't as high up as the totem pole offensively, but still he was adjusting to playing more as like a wing / forward rather than
a 7 foot. They had him like a 7 foot.
A 7'3". Spot up shooter, boy.
Him, Mobley, and Allen.
That's a big ass. Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot right there.
If he can move,
yeah, for sure.
They made it work.
I'd rather put Mobley on the wing.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's my player of the week, man. Who y'all got? Whoever want to go next.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'm on the same vibe. I'm rocking with Colin Sexton.
Ooh, okay.
Oh shit, y'all really on the same vibe.
He's been locked in. That same thing with Utah. I'm looking more at a larger sample size rather than just the week itself. So he got put in the starting lineup mid-December. He's averaging 21 a game and 5 assists over those games. 51 from the field, 38 from deep, 90 from the line.
38 from deep. Good for you, Colin Sexton.
Utah just in general, 15-5 in their last 20, 9-1 in their last 10, 6-game winning streak with wins over Philly, Milwaukee, and Denver. So they got Lowry back from his injury, moved Sexton into the starting lineup, and they've been just cruising. He's healthy.
Right. I'm gonna have to check out the Utah Jazz.
They've been hooping though.
Damn.
I feel like even when they were like quote unquote bad, I feel like you can still see like they got a clue. Like even if they don't have very good players out there, they know.
Yeah, they were talked about trading Clarkson. Like I said, Olynyk was talked about before, like earlier in the season, but it's kind of died off.
Who was the coach there?
Will Hardy.
That's right. You talked about that earlier. That's right.
He was the Celtics assistant.
That's right. They playing good ball. I just like seeing teams play good ball. It's enough bad basketball going on to the point where when I see a team playing good ball, I'm gonna stick with them. I'm gonna watch them more than not. And
it's cool to see too that like, I mean, they started off like in Portland territory, and now they're playing good ball, and they're up where these other teams like, let's see, Lakers, Suns, like teams that had higher expectations that have tailed off a little bit. They're right in that mix. It's fun to see.
Yeah. It is.
It's crazy how that West is going to shape up.
It is. It's going to be. It's deeper than we thought.
I thought we had her certified. I thought we were chilling, and then Utah just like they're here for the fun.
It's definitely deeper than I thought. It's definitely deeper than I thought for sure. Who you got, Zoe?
I'm gonna rock with Jared Allen of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay. Rolling with Jonah on the larger sample size. This was kind of a guy I was trying to talk about last week, but got caught up in the convo. But since a little before Christmas, he was hooping too. 2020 game, 29 and 16 last week, putting up really big numbers, even with Mobley being out. But this is a guy who I thought was going to be DeAndre Jordan again. So him putting up big offensive numbers, great, big step for him, just showing he can do it. And then these rebounding numbers, not surprised. I mean, he's that type of guy on the boards.
We all know he is that type of guy.
He's been hooping lately.
The scoring numbers have stood out.
Yeah, that's.
It looks. I just saw the Cavs have won 5 straight too right now. So
exactly, like you saw him as a lob threat, Clint Capella type shit, but as soon as he can get the rock and go down low dependably, that opens things up because Mobley can stretch the floor. And, I mean, you got them guards who are going to need to get down there, but
they've been holding on more than I thought they would for being down Garland and Mobley.
Yes. We was ready to bury their ass after these injuries, and they've been staying afloat.
Mitchell just came back too this week.
Yeah, they've been staying afloat.
I mean, they're still in that weird mix that we talked about last week of like 4 through 8 seed.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a 2-game difference right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I saw some trade talks though. Maybe Wiggins is a potential fit over there. I don't know or see
Wiggins,
but
you think they're gonna get rid of Wiggins? We're gonna leave that for next week.
Yeah,
we're gonna leave that for shit for next week.
All
we'll leave that for next week. Oh, before we do get out of here though, are we really gonna have Ben Simmons watch now? I don't want.
As a supporter, I'm even tired of these. Like he's returning. Like he's always returning,
always, bro.
I get it.
He's
always coming back.
He's always returning. I don't want.
I got bigger worries with the Nets.
Yeah, like he is not.
That too.
Yeah, we can talk about them next.
It'll
week.
be a lot easier to analyze him when the contract.
Yeah, like
we don't. I mean, it's still gonna be a while. We don't know where he's even at, but
I did.
Kind of reminds me of.
I will say this. I don't think he's gonna get another contract. That back is.
Nah, he'll definitely.
It's tricky with injuries.
If that back is not like. Why would you even sign him?
It might not be in the league.
No.
But he's gonna get another contract.
No, not in the NBA. I think he's done, dog. I really do. If his back can show no improvement, why would you even give him any type of money?
Yeah, be like I can't.
I'm not giving him nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Harry Giles on a bench somewhere. Shout out to Harry Giles.
Harry Giles is on the bench somewhere.
He is, man.
He's hanging out.
Brooklyn always giving people chances.
Always.
Jay Williams
has
got
all
a
the
chance
fun
in
guys
New Jersey.
Always giving somebody chances, man. Always. Man.
Hey, if Sean Livingston could have a career,
yeah, that's
anything's
true.
possible.
It wasn't no back, though. It wasn't no back.
True.
Back.
True.
I still don't want to watch that video
again.
God.
Never. Never.
Okay.
All right. On that note.
Anything else y'all
the midi go.
Oh, my God. Anything else y'all got before we get up out of here, man?
Hey, you ain't blocking the Sean Livingston mid-range.
Nobody's blocking that shit.
That's all I got.
You're not. You're not. Till next week, Uncommon Commentators. Peace.